Look at this. He's serenading us with that lovely music before we even get started. All right. All right, here we go. We're back for episode number 2 today of the Bay Ragni Show. And I have my friend here, Mr. Terry Ilous. And he's going to beat me up because I spelled his name wrong on Instagram.
No. Oh, yeah, that was you. No, actually, what happened is a lot of people believe my name is spelled Llous, but it's ILOU. It's the way, so that's why sometimes I have to use special fonts, so.
Yeah, all these fonts mess things up. So, actually, it's funny. Like I just realized as I'm doing the research to get the questions ready, and we just talked about it before we went live. Terry was here in Nashville the other day, and I missed him because I was asleep or something.
No, it was a great show. We played a venue called Bowie's. It's a really nice venue. It's a rock and roll venue in Nashville, and it was packed. I mean, sardines everywhere. It's pretty amazing.
I actually saw you. I think you were talking somewhere. You were saying that Nashville reminds you of like the LA scene back in the peak of the late 80s.
Yeah, Nashville is actually just like LA used to be back in the days. A lot of fun, a lot of great concerts everywhere, people everywhere in the streets. LA used to be like that until the politicians and real estate developers killed that city. Unfortunately, because I love LA, I love California. I'm a big fan of California. The weather is beautiful. People are great. I'm a big fan of LA, but I have to say that it's not what it used to be because of the real estate developers who made it impossible to live here due to the high real estate value. I mean, if you own real estate, it's great.
Yeah.
But if you don't, people who don't real estate are having a hard time, and it's not fair. And the real estate developers took the Sunset Strip, what used to be so much fun, and they decided to build condos over there and everything, and they really killed the vibe. The LA is no longer what it used to be. Nashville is now what LA used to be, almost, because LA was much crazier, much pretty wild. So. But yeah, I had a lot of fun in Nashville.
The sad part is those real estate devils are, I think, going to do the same thing to Nashville because the real estate prices here it's insane. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, if you think it doesn't make sense, come to LA, my friend.
Like I'm originally from Philadelphia. I moved here 2 years ago, and like homes I see here that are going for $2-3 million. Back in the Philadelphia area would be like $500,000, and yeah. I'm just like, it's not making sense. So I'm sure those homes are probably like $5-6 million.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Basically, so it's really sad that they did what they did, what they're doing. Actually, but it's all over the U.S. It's not just Nashville or L.A. Eventually, they are so greedy. They're just in it for the money and
right.
We can talk about that for hours because I have my opinion on that, but
Well, what's it like for you? Like on a day like today, when you wake up and you see the headlines on Blabbermouth?
I don't know what's happened to Blabbermouth today. I don't know.
It was just talking about how you stated in another interview recently that it was a blessing in disguise for you to get fired by Great White.
Oh, that's what they said today?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
And then another headline from that same interview came out onto Metal Sludge, where you were saying how you don't understand why you got fired because you didn't sleep with anybody's wife or anything.
If I would have slept with anybody's wife, trust me, I'd still be there.
New ways to keep the job.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm glad Blabbermouth is still mentioning my name. I should be honored, I guess. I don't read I tried not to read the news or blabbermouth, or without I thank him for the support, but I moved on. It was a blessing because what I mean by the blessing in disguise is when something like that happened to you, any kind of job situation in life, not just music, but you have to ask yourself why did that happen? Did I do something wrong? Is there anything? And you have to look into it deeply and say, is there anything I can change to improve, or can I talk to someone? I don't know. There's many. The point is, you have to look at the positive and get rid of the negative. And
Right.
it was a blessing in disguise because I needed to move on. To be honest with you, I was just afraid to move on, and I knew it. I was. I just the same time I released an album that was more Latin oriented with more fusion drummer musicians and everything. So I really needed to move on. And by doing what they did, although I did not like the way they did it, they actually did me a favor. And to this
Right.
day, I'm actually thanking them. I don't have any negativity toward the band at all. You have to understand that. I appreciate my 9 years with the band and my 3 albums. I appreciate the fans very much. I expose myself to new fans, and I do not have anything negative to say about the guys at all. I always liked Mark, always liked Audie, and Scotty very much. So the 3 of us were really good friends. I know there's somebody else in the band, but I forgot his name. But anyway, I had a great time with the crew and everything. The fans. I really, for me, it was a great experience, and I am not bitter whatsoever. I moved on. I know they talk a lot about me. I always see the interview about me, Terry this, Terry that.
Right.
When you talk so much about somebody, it's because you either miss them
Yeah.
or you realize you fucked up.
Right. Right.
But I'm not gonna comment on that at all. I'm just saying that could be the case. I don't know. My thing is, I'm very happy. I have a great band, the new album. I work with my friend Greg D'Angelo. We have
Okay.
another band called Legends of Classic Rock, and we headline. We have a headlining show on the cruise line,
Okay.
the Royal Caribbean. So I do that whenever once a month. So I have so many opportunities nowadays, and
That's
what
that's what I was gonna say. It's like when Great White did this blessing for you, like it's like the old saying, when one door closes, another one open. But it seemed like not just one opened, like multiple handfuls of doors have opened for you.
yeah, multiple. I went back to voiceover. I did a lot of things. I changed my life. There was a big it was a big thing. I needed that in my life. I needed the kick in the ass because
Mm.
honestly, um, I was becoming too complacent. I was becoming too easy for me to. Hey, I'm going to do the shows and everything. Money's good, and the
Right.
nice. The guys are really nice and everything, which they are. They are very nice. The
Hmm.
guys in the band are very nice. It was a good kick in the ass, and I actually thank him very much. That's what I meant by saying. Um, and I'm not the kind of person that I would never sleep with anybody's wife at all. I mean, some people do that in the bands. I've heard Poison and stuff like that.
Right.
I don't do stuff like that. I'm respectful when it comes to my band. My band is those are my brothers, and I'll fight for them. I'll defend them. I will always be there for them. You see, even
I could say automatic. I mean, we've only talked for less than 10 minutes before we went on air, and now, and I instantly got this like the vibe of energy off of you, that you have like this beautiful soul.
thank you, thank you. I think positive. I'm a dad. I'm a parent. I'm very happy to be a parent. And another thing is the fact that I was fired. By the way, allowed me to spend more time with my family.
Right. Right.
With my daughter. I remember one day she said, "Well, you want to do something with me?" She said, "Well, I don't really know you, Dad. You've always been on the road for the last 9 years."
Mm,
And that broke my heart. I was like, "Well," I explained to her. I said, "Well, I was trying to make a living."
yeah.
She said, "Well, yeah, maybe, but what about me?" And,
Yeah.
and I realized that. So now my daughter lives with me in Los Angeles, and I'm much closer to her. And it means a lot to me. So honestly, to end on this note, I just want to say that I had a wonderful time with Great White. I
Mhm.
think you guys are in the band are wonderful. I think the management is great. Bridget is a really nice person. The agent is great. It was time to move on. That's all.
Yeah.
And I gave the band all I had to give. Three great albums, I think, and I'm very happy with my life.
Mhm.
That's
Have you
all.
guys talked at all since everything happened, or?
No, and we never talked.
Wow.
I never. All I did is receive an email saying you're fired. Have a nice life. That's all. Or it's actually, no, actually, I shouldn't lie. I shouldn't be like that. They were kind. They said,
Yeah.
um, they would say, "You're a great singer. You'll have no problem finding another situation. We want to move on." I'm speaking on behalf of the entire band. Good luck to you, and have a nice life. Please don't say bad things about us. And that's it. Which I never did actually. And I
Yeah.
really have nothing bad to say about the band, except I think they were pretty cowardly. The way they fired me was bullshit. They should have come to me face to face.
Yeah.
But other than that, I wish Mark the very best. I wish Scotty and Audie the very best. They're good people. You know, Bridget is a good person. They, you know,
It's crazy to me that you've um, talked with and done things with Jack Russell and haven't talked to them guys. It's crazy.
Jack is, I have the utmost respect for Jack. Jack is a great singer. I have nothing against him at all. I actually, in fact, I just believe it or not, we just emailed each other today. So it's funny because
Wow.
Jack is actually. I've always loved his voice. I'm not really close to him per se. Like God will go out and everything. It's never been
Right.
like. But I've always respected the artist. There's, he's a great singer.
Hmm.
He's a great performer. He gave it all to his fans. And I have. Gosh, I have not one bad thing to say about the guy except no, there's no except. He's a great singer, and he's accomplished greatness. And you know, I love him and I chat together once in a while, and it's always fun. And I love the guy. I mean, there's nothing wrong. I have nothing bad to say about anybody in the music
Sure.
business. You know, um, just move on. If
Yeah.
there's you don't like somebody, you just move on and say good luck to you. That's what it is.
It's kind of crazy too because as I was going through and getting ready for the interview, and I'm plowing through the world of YouTube, and I'm watching videos of you, whether it's live or music videos and stuff like that. And I'm honest to God, I'm saying to myself, what an amazing voice Terry has. Just an amazing voice. And then I'm saying to myself, wow, so does Jack Russell. I'm always like, it was like all of a sudden, like I'm appreciating your voice, which maybe even appreciate his voice just as well.
Crazy. He doesn't. I mean, I appreciate it, but he's a great singer. He's
Yeah.
got. What I like about Jack's voice, he's got a tone. Um, Anybody can sing. Anybody can sing. Anybody can do a good can do a note. And okay, but having a tone, having a special, significant tone, is very rare. Very few people have that. Lou Graham had that. If you think about all the singers of that era, 80s, Lou Graham had that. Of course, Steve Perry. Um, those were singers you remember because of their tone. Jack is one of them. Robert
Right.
Plant, um, Ronnie Dio, of course. There's so many great. Jeff Tate. They have their own sound, and anybody can carry a tune, as I say, but very people can sing, and you're like, oh my god, that's Jack, or that's Ronnie, or that's whomever, and that's the beauty of it. And
Yeah.
that's why I always, when I joined the band Great White, I told the band flat out, I will never be a clone. I will be Terry Ilous, and I will do the songs the way I want to do them, and I hope it's not a problem. And they said no. So, and in fact, Jack told me, he said, thank you so much for never becoming a clone and
Wow.
singing the song the way they should be sang, but adding your little twist, which I did. And I'm nobody's clone. I'm nobody's bitch. Put it this way. I say it like that. This is not who I am. I'm not. I don't want any confrontation. I would just move away and say, "Have a nice life."
Well, you brought up this person, and I wanted to bring him up. Ronnie James Dio. I saw the video, and it's on your one album that you did, the version of Heaven and Hell you did, and I was like, oh my god, it was like Ronnie James Dio had come back to life. It was like amazing. And I said to myself, Did anybody from the Dio camp reach out to you and say, Terry, you have to come do some stuff for us?
I can't say.
Enough said.
I can't say. But I received some nice comments from somebody very close to Ronnie, and Ronnie was one of my idols, and he was, as far as I'm concerned, he was the best heavy metal singer of all time. That I'm talking about heavy metal. I'm talking about rock
Yeah.
in general, or anything, or any kind of pop music. I'm talking about when it comes to heavy metal.
Hmm.
For me, Ronnie was Ronnie. Ronnie was the most. There was nobody like Ronnie. Period. Till this day, there is nobody like Ronnie.
That's true.
Try singing those songs, and you'll see. You say, "Wow, those are really hard songs to sing." And his stage presence was. He was the best. He was the best. And so I've always been a big fan of Ronnie, and it was an honor to be asked when Wendy Dio asked me to perform at the Ronnie's birthday bash not so long ago. It was an honor, and I didn't know what to expect because everybody was playing the song to the T, just like the original song. And
Right.
the one says, "I'm sorry, but I'm Terry Ilous. I have to do my own thing." And they said, "Okay," and I did, and I said to myself, "God, they're not gonna like it." And then when I read the reviews from Blabbermouth and everybody else,
Beautiful.
I was like, "Oh wow, okay, I get it pays to do your own thing." So I was um, I was honored, and yes, I did receive some nice comments, nice compliments. But if anybody from the camp wants to work with me closely, I'll be honored to do so.
Mm. Now, how about that? You said you want to do your own thing and you're nobody's bitch. Um, but what if you're like presented with another opportunity, like a great white thing? Would you want to go down that road again, where you're stepping into a band like that and being the lead singer again?
I would be very, 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 very careful. I've been asked. I got a young, even during Great White, during my tenure with Great White, 3 bands contacted me. One of them, major,
Wow.
major, and they probably knew if they listen to that, they know what I'm talking about. One of them, but I said no. I'm loyal to my band, which I was loyal, so I said no. I'm sticking to my band. Plus, I didn't think I fit that voice. I didn't think it was for me. I'm like, nah, we're
Mm.
different. It's not gonna be. But I guess somebody in the band, the drummer, thought I could have replaced that person. But I'm like, no, no. I would be very, very careful, and I think I'm gonna concentrate on my own thing. To be honest with you, um, I had a great time with the other band, but I want to do my own thing. I want to be
Hmm.
known for my thing, and no, I would not. I would not. I want to be me.
Well, you have your own thing that's out now. It's called Land of Gypsies. Now, this is released on Frontiers? Is this going to be a legitimate actual band? Is this a project like Frontiers is known to do? What is this going to become now?
Well, honestly, it started as just a project. Okay,
Okay.
just a project. Frontiers. I put a banner on myself, and that was it. And the producer, but all of a sudden, it's taking on a different course. I'm getting so many positive comments and reviews, and I'm very blessed and grateful for that. That it may actually become a band. I have no idea. I mean,
Wow.
I'd love to play. I get along with the guys very well. I get along with Fabrizio, the bass player, producer, very, very well. So I don't know what's going to happen if we get asked to do shows. Definitely, if everything is kosher, then I will do it. Absolutely, absolutely.
Nice. Nice. Yeah. I mean, that's and I say this to a lot of people like in your shoes, especially like where you end up possibly doing these albums with Frontiers or whether it's yourself or not. Um, the part of me that played in a band in my younger days and all, when you write those new songs, you do this new music, you want to play them in front of people. You want to have that live energy and feedback and feeling. And when you put out this amazing album, Land of Gypsies, that you put out, you got to feel like we got to do this live.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I'm yeah. Again, if someone wants to book the band, I think we will do it. It's just a matter of putting things together. I'm just I gotta be honest with you, I'm just a little bit surprised with the response so far.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't expect that. When I recorded the album with Fabrizio, we didn't know what to do. I was like, okay, I have a bunch of songs I have written over the years, and Serge had a bunch of songs. I said, yeah, let's put that together, you know. But I was not thinking, oh my God, is this going to be the album of the year or everybody's going to love it? I just said, yeah, let's do it, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
whatever, you know. It's not like I didn't expect bad things whatsoever, but it's
Right.
thinking, oh my God, this is the best shit ever in my life, you know, best year, you know. No, I was just saying, yeah, that's good. I feel it. I felt the songs. I felt the lyrics. And JK wrote some great lyrics, and I felt them. I felt the music, and I was being honest with the songs, and that's all. You know, being honest is very important, and I didn't try to be to do. I didn't try to please the media. Put it this way. I'm sorry to tell you that, but I never tried to please the media or try to please the fans. Or I'm gonna write this kind of songs because they're gonna like them. I do what I want to do, and if they like him, great. I'm blessed and grateful. If they don't like him, then I'll move on to a different album. But I will not do something because somebody else wants me to. No fucking way. No way, dude. No way. I do my own thing. If they like him, it's great. If they don't like it, sorry. There's so many great bands in the world anyway. So many great singers out there. So move on. Listen to somebody else.
There you go. So that now, what's I saw XYZ is going to be playing at M3 next year. Is there anything happening with XYZ beside that, or?
Yeah, we have an album. It's ready to go, pretty much. There's one last song to mix, but we're very careful in as far as when to release the album and who's going to be releasing the album. So we're talking early January. We'll get together again and gather the troops and talk about that. Right now, Party's on vacation. I'm on vacation. I'm currently in Europe, so I don't want to talk to. We need some time off. We need to take a break, and
Sure.
our producer needs to take a break, listen to the songs, and say yes, no. We'll see. Right now, I'm visiting my parents, and I'm having a good time, and
Nice.
I'm gonna be eating good food, and that's all I care about. And drink good wine.
Nice. Nice. But all right, so going back to Land of Gypsies, you guys have a first single video out for Shattered, which
Right.
great song. And so as I watched the video like 4 or 5 times, I kept saying to myself, so who was the person that you're ripping up that recording contract to? Is there anybody? Is there anybody that was actually meant for?
It was not about a person. It was about a situation that happened to me 3 years ago, and it's basically what it says is I'm stronger than you, I'm better than you, and it says it all.
There you go.
But it's not. I didn't want to make it too
blatant.
Yes, that was the word I'm looking for. I didn't want to be too blatant. I just say, you know what, and it's very positive because you do your own thing, I do my own thing. Life goes on. God bless you all, and I don't have anything bad to say about anybody.
There you go.
That's
awesome. Now, is there going to be any more? I think I saw the other day you were filming another video, or?
Yeah, I did. I did a video for the song "Rescue Me."
Okay.
I love that song, and I wanted to do a video, so I convinced Frontiers to do another video. I'm working with this great director producer Enzo. Italian crew. They're all Italians, Italian. They're very talented. Giancarlo also is Italian. They're all Italian.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm Italian. I love it.
They are very, very gifted, very artsy, I would say. Nice. And so they are very attention to details in the video, and I'm like, wow, So the video for the song "Rescue Me" is a very personal song because it's about the endless search for love, the endless search for the soulmate. I always say that some of us are lucky to find the soulmate right away, and some of us are still searching. and it's important to never lose hope and continue your search. So I I decided to write something about it, and so it's all about, you know. I work a lot on the cruise for a cruise line company called Royal Caribbean.
Okay.
I headlined the one of their main ship with an all-star band featuring Greg D'Angelo and other members and Steve Pfister. And I noticed that it's kind of the love boat. Every time I go on the ship, everybody's like 40 and over, 40 to 65, and husband and wife or boyfriend, girlfriend, you know, holding hands and everything. And I'm like, well, maybe I want that too. Maybe that's what I'm destined to get. And that's the missing element in my life. So, and then when I'll accept that, then I'll be able to come at, you know, full circle, you know, and be completely.
When you least expect it, that soulmate's going to come walking in.
Yeah, maybe it has already. I don't know. You know, maybe it has. I don't know. I'm not saying it hasn't. I'm saying you have to embrace love, and love is the most beautiful thing in the world. I mean, John Lennon said it. You know, if John Lennon said it, then it's true. You know, you know, love is the most beautiful thing in the world. So embrace love, embrace your partner. When somebody does so many great things for you, and you feel that special feeling for that person, don't be afraid to go for it, to jump in the water and say, okay, I'll do it. You know, but it has to go both ways. If only one person loves you and you don't love that person, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And even if that person is trying to make it work, it won't work. So just again, love is the most powerful feeling in the world, aside from, you know, hate, second most powerful feeling. But let's not talk negative.
Any idea when that video will be coming out?
Yeah, I talked to Frontiers a few days ago. It's coming out first week of February 2nd or 5th, I believe. I think it's February 2nd. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, it's a really the video was shot in Los Angeles, downtown LA, and we did it last Sunday, and it's really, really amazing. I have to tell you that the decor, the location is fantastic. I hope that the editing is going to be as good as the the location, because it's fantastic. I haven't had such a good time like that in a long time.
Nice. I'm excited. I can't wait to see it.
Thank you very much.
I saw there was like a real cool looking chair you were sitting in when you were talking about it. So
yeah, that's I think a lot of well-known people have sat on that chair. Dracula. No, I'm just kidding. No, but there was a lot of famous people who sat on that chair, so I felt the energy. I'm like, all right, you know. So it's a great location downtown LA. Yeah, one of a kind.
Great. Now, where should we send people to find out more and hear Land of Gypsies? Where's the best place?
Well, the Land of Gypsies, you can, of course, get it on the Frontiers site. Frontier has a site, so you go to Frontiers Records and you can not only listen to the album, you can download the album. You can also go on Spotify. As far as Land of Gypsies, you have to go through Frontiers. As far as my own thing, you have to go to my Instagram page, Terry Ilous, or Facebook page, Terry Ilous. And that's simple. And I always reply to people, you know, even if it takes me a few weeks. Sometime I just, I saw the other day, I found a message that was sent to me 3 months ago. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I just saw the message, happy holidays, you know. I try to be kind like that, because I put myself in their shoes, the fans' shoes. If I would contact someone, which I did, and they don't reply to me, which they did, it kind of breaks my heart. I'm like, fuck, man, all you got to do is reply. So when they reply, I'm like all excited about that. I remember getting a message from Lou Gramm years ago, and I was all excited. I was like, oh my God, Lou Gramm sent me a message. Holy cow. You know, it was a very couple of blinds out here, you know, like yeah, Lou Gramm, you know. So wow. I'm a fan, just like everybody else, just like you. I'm a fan.
That's it. We are all fans. That's the bottom line.
Yes, all of us. We all, you know, respect and love and have a crush on someone, and you know.
Absolutely. Now, how about I know you put out an album yourself, I guess earlier this year, Hired Gun. Are you going to be doing any more solo releases, or are you just going to focus on this and upcoming XYZ stuff for next year?
Well, I have about 20 songs ready to go.
Wow.
Recorded and mastered already. I'm going to release them one or two at a time this year in 2022. Some of them are a little bit more, believe it or not, rock with a touch of country vibe,
Okay.
meaning a little bit, not twingy, but more I did a little bit of dobro and different instrumentation. So that should happen sometimes this year. I'm also going to release a lot of tracks with the Jake and Northrop. Him and I
Okay.
wrote some great songs, I think, and we're going to be releasing those songs this year. So there's a lot of songs I'm going to be releasing. It's just a matter of timing. I can only release one song at a time because otherwise
Right.
people are going to say, "What the heck? Just got another song." But ultimately, I need to find a new platform to release all the songs. I heard there's a new platform called Patreon or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hmm.
I need to find a new thing because the truth is, I don't know if I want to go through a label or if I want to go through something like Patreon or something. I want the fans to have access to the songs, so not quite sure yet. I need to dig into that.
Somebody who's I don't know if you're friends with this person. Ron Keel is a very big Patreon person, and he's always doing stuff on Patreon. So I don't know if you know Ron. I'm sure he could guide you well with that.
Yeah, it's a good. Thank you for the tip. I will contact him. I need a little bit of guidance when it comes to Patreon. I just signed up a while ago, but I've never done anything with it. My account is virgin, so I need to look into that. And I honestly was a bit um, uh, skimmish about. I didn't know if I should do it or not do it. So
Right.
a lot of people are doing very well, and I want to give access to the fans, access to the songs and everything. So I think I'm going to call Ron and find out and how get some tips.
Ron and Tony Harnell. He's another one. He just started one a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
So
Tony's great. He's a great
yeah,
singer.
Tony's a great guy. Yeah.
He's a
So
great
yeah,
guy as well. Yeah.
yeah. Terry, this has been a pleasure. Thanks for doing this, and thanks for welcoming us into your living room. And I can't wait to hear more music from you, and I can't wait to see this video.
Thank you so much. God bless you, man, and wish you and your family a happy new year and healthy life.
Thank you. You too. Talk to you next year for more music.
Thank you, brother. Take care. Bye bye.
You too. Bye.
Bye.